This is Max and Mia podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Max and Mia podcast. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Max.
And I'm Mia. Honestly, we're really glad you're here today, whether you've been listening to us for a while or you just found us.
Today we have a great episode. Simple and relaxed, but at the same time, it'll really help improve our English.
This episode is what we like to call a classic real conversations. The kind you actually have in everyday life. The kind that, if you're learning English, you need to feel comfortable with.
Exactly. We're talking about things like meeting someone for the first time, planning a trip with your friends, your family, or your partner, going through a job interview. Situations that come up all the time.
And the best part? You don't need to sit down at a desk to get something out of this. If you're driving right now, perfect. On the bus, great. Maybe you're about to fall asleep and you just want something easy to listen to.
Or you're at your desk or walking around the house. Honestly, it doesn't matter. This episode works wherever you are. It's a great one for your listening skills, and you'll probably pick up some useful vocabulary along the way without even noticing.
Which is kind of the whole point, right? Learning without it feeling like studying.
That's the goal. All right, let's not waste any more time talking about what we're going to do. Let's just do it.
Let's go.
Conversation number 1, meeting someone for the first time.
Okay, is this seat taken? I feel like every other spot in here is...
No, go ahead. It's all yours.
Thank you. This place gets so packed on Fridays, I swear.
Right? I only started coming here like 3 weeks ago, and it's already become a thing for me. I'm Owen, by the way.
Nadia, nice to meet you. So you're kind of new here too?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I've been in Chicago for about 2 months now, so still figuring things out, you know?
Oh, no way. Where did you move from?
Portland. Oregon, not Maine. I get that question a lot.
Okay, fair enough. That's quite the change. What brought you all the way here?
Work, mostly. I'm in architecture, and the firm I was with back home was fine, but I got this offer here and it just felt like the right move, you know? Like sometimes you just need a change of scenery.
That makes sense. And how's that going, the adjustment, I mean?
Honestly, it's been a lot. The city's great, don't get me wrong, but I underestimated how different the pace is. Portland is pretty chill. Chicago is not chill.
No, it is really not. I grew up here, so I'm kind of used to it at this point, but yeah, people move fast here.
You grew up here. That's actually kind of rare. Most people I've met are from somewhere else.
I know, everyone always says that. But yeah, born and raised on the north side. I did leave for a few years for college, though.
Where did you go?
Austin. I studied communications, which sounds very vague, I know.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
You were thinking it. It's fine. Everyone does. But I actually ended up in marketing, so it worked out. I'm at a mid-size agency downtown.
Oh, that's cool. Do you like it?
Most days, yeah. It gets stressful, but I like the people I work with, which honestly makes a huge difference.
That's so true. I think I've spent more time at jobs where the work was okay, but the people were exhausting. And yeah, it takes a lot out of you.
Exactly. Life's too short for that. So do you have people here, or did you come knowing basically nobody?
Pretty much nobody. I have a cousin somewhere in Evanston, but we're not that close. So yeah, it's been a bit of a lonely start, not gonna lie.
Well, for what it's worth, this coffee shop is a solid place to be lonely at.
That's actually really comforting. Thank you.
Conversation number 2, the job interview.
Marcus, come on in. I'm Lorraine. Nice to meet you in person.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Go ahead and have a seat. Can I get you anything? Water, coffee?
I'm good, thank you.
All right. So I've looked over your resume and I have a few questions, but first, why don't you just tell me a little about yourself? Just a quick overview.
Sure. So I've been in sales for about 4 years now. I started out doing retail, which honestly taught me a lot about working directly with people, reading what they need, that kind of thing. Then I moved into B2B sales at a software company, where I was handling accounts, doing outreach, closing deals. That's where I really got comfortable with the whole process from start to finish.
That's a solid background. What made you want to make a move now? Your LinkedIn says you're still with that company.
Yeah, I am. And look, it's been a good experience. I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but I feel like I've kind of hit a ceiling there. The team is small, there's not much room to grow, and I'm at a point where I want to be somewhere that actually challenges me. When I saw this opening, the company stood out to me right away.
What specifically caught your attention about us?
Honestly, your growth in the past 2 years. I did some research before coming in, and the way you've expanded into new markets is something I'd want to be part of. I think there's a lot of potential here, and I'd like to grow alongside that.
Good answer. Okay, let's talk about numbers. In sales, results matter. What does your track record look like?
In my last full year, I exceeded my quota by around 30%. I was also the top closer on my team for 2 quarters in a row. I don't say that to sound arrogant, it's just that I take targets seriously, and I like having something to push toward.
That's exactly the kind of mindset we look for. What about when things don't go well? How do you handle rejection or a tough month?
I think rejection is just part of the job, you know? The way I see it, every no gets you closer to a yes. When I have a rough patch, I try to figure out what went wrong without being too hard on myself about it. I go back to basics, review my calls, check where I'm losing people in the conversation. It's more of a process thing for me than an emotional one.
That's a healthy way to look at it. Last question for now, and this one's pretty open. Where do you see yourself in 3 years?
Ideally, in a senior role, maybe leading a small team. I like the idea of eventually mentoring people who are just starting out, because I remember how much it helped me when someone took the time to do that for me.
I like that. Well, Marcus, this has been a great first conversation. We have a couple more interviews to get through this week, but we'll be in touch very soon.
That's great to hear. Thank you for your time, Lorraine, really.
Thank you for coming in. Take care.
Conversation number 3, planning a trip.
Okay, so I was thinking, what if we actually do the trip this year? Like for real this time, not just talking about it.
Wait, are you serious? Because last time you said that, we ended up going to your mom's for the weekend.
That was different, and you know it. I mean, a real trip. I've been looking at some options, actually.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, so hear me out. Japan.
Japan. Claudia, that's not exactly a weekend getaway kind of thing.
I know, but hear me out. Flights are actually not that bad if we book far enough in advance. And we've been saying we want to do something different, something we'll actually remember.
I'm not against Japan at all. I actually love the idea. I just think we need to be realistic about the budget. How much are we talking?
Okay, so I ran some rough numbers. Flights probably around $1,800 for both of us round trip, if we're lucky. Then accommodation, food, transport around the country. I'd say we're looking at somewhere between $4,000 and $5,000 total.
Ooh, that's a lot. I mean, it's doable, but we'd have to actually save for it, like start now.
Which is why I'm bringing it up now. If we go in April, we have about 6 months.
April's actually not bad. Isn't that when the cherry blossoms are?
Yes, that's exactly why I picked it.
Okay, I'll give you that. That does sound amazing. How long were you thinking?
2 weeks, maybe 12 days if we want to keep costs down a bit.
2 weeks is tight with work. I'd have to check with my team, but I think I can swing it. What cities were you thinking?
Tokyo for sure, and then maybe Kyoto, and I really want to go to Osaka because apparently the food scene there is insane.
Okay, yes, Osaka is a must. But can we also do one of those smaller towns, like something off the main tourist path?
Oh, like Nara with the deer?
Yes, that's the one. Can we fit that in?
I think so. It's close to Kyoto, so it's easy to do as a day trip. See, this is why we should plan together. You have good ideas.
I have great ideas. Thank you very much. Okay, what about accommodation? Are we going hostels or actual hotels?
I was thinking a mix. Like in Tokyo, maybe a nicer place because it's Tokyo and I want to enjoy it. But in the smaller cities, we could do a ryokan.
What's that?
It's a traditional Japanese inn. You sleep on futons. There's usually a communal bath. The whole experience is very authentic.
I'm in. That actually sounds really cool. Okay, so are we doing this?
Are we doing this?
Let's do it. But Claudia, we have to actually start saving. I'm serious this time.
I already set up a separate savings account this morning.
Of course you did. All right, Japan it is.
Conversation number 4. How was your day?
Hey, you're later than usual. Everything okay?
Yeah, just one of those days. Do you have anything to eat? I'm starving.
There's pasta on the stove. Help yourself. What happened?
Serving himself. Nothing crazy, just exhausting. My manager put me on this new account last minute, like literally this morning, and expected me to already know everything about the client by the afternoon.
That doesn't sound very fair.
It wasn't. And the client called for a check-in at 3, and I had maybe 2 hours to prepare. I pulled it off, but it was stressful.
Well, if you pulled it off, that's actually impressive, Caleb.
I mean, yeah, the call went fine. The client seemed happy, but I just wish my manager would give me more notice when he does stuff like that. It's not the first time.
Have you said anything to him about it?
Not really. I don't want to come across as difficult, you know? I'm still pretty new there.
I understand that, but there's a difference between being difficult and just asking for a bit more heads up. You can say it professionally.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'll figure it out. Aside from that, though, the rest of the day was fine. I had lunch with a couple of people from the team, which was nice. There's this girl, Priya. She just started 2 weeks ago, and she's really funny. We talked for like an hour without noticing.
Oh, yeah?
Mom, don't do that.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to. She's just a coworker.
Of course, of course. And how are you feeling overall? Like, about the job in general? You've been there, what, 3 months now?
Almost 4. Honestly, it's good. It's not perfect, but I'm learning a lot. Some days are just harder than others.
That's normal. Your first real job is always a bit of a shock. You think you know what to expect, and then you realize working is a whole different thing.
That's exactly it. It's like nobody prepares you for how tired you are at the end of the day. Not physically, just mentally.
Welcome to adulthood, sweetheart.
Thanks. Really helpful. This pasta is really good, by the way.
I know.
Conversation number 5. Catching up with an old friend.
Oh my God, get over here. Ugh, it's been way too long.
I know, I'm sorry. Life just kind of happened. You look amazing, by the way.
Stop it. I just came from work. I look exhausted.
Well, exhausted looks good on you. Sit down. I already ordered us drinks. I hope that's okay.
More than okay. So tell me everything. Last time we actually talked properly was what? Your birthday?
March, yeah, which is terrible. We live in the same city.
We really do. Okay, you go first. What's been going on with you?
Okay, so, big news. I quit my job.
Wait, what? The consulting thing?
Yeah, about 6 weeks ago.
Petra, why didn't you tell me?
Because I knew you'd worry, and I didn't want to hear, "Are you sure?" 100 times.
I mean, are you sure? No, okay, I'm sorry. Tell me what happened.
Honestly, I just hit a wall. I was putting in like 50, 60 hours a week, and I looked around one day and thought, what am I actually doing this for? I wasn't happy. I wasn't growing. I was just going through the motions.
That's a huge step, though. Like, financially, are you okay?
I saved enough to give myself some breathing room, and I've actually been doing some freelance work on the side, so it's not like I'm just sitting around doing nothing.
No, I didn't think that. You've never been someone who just sits around. What kind of freelance work?
Mostly brand consulting, smaller companies. It's actually kind of fun because I get to pick who I work with, which I never had before.
That sounds really good, Petra. Like, genuinely. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. It's scary, but it feels right. Anyway, enough about me. What's going on with you? Last I heard, you were moving into a new place.
Oh, I did. Finally. I've been in the new apartment for about 2 months, and I'm obsessed with it.
Alone?
Alone. And it's the best decision I've ever made. No offense to past roommates.
None taken on their behalf. Do you love it?
So much. Like, I come home and everything is exactly where I left it. Nobody's dishes in the sink. Nobody's Netflix shows messing up my recommendations.
That last one is very specific.
It was a real problem. But honestly, yeah, I feel like I finally have my own space. And it's done something for me mentally. Like, I didn't realize how much I needed it.
I get that completely. Sometimes you just need a place that's fully yours.
Exactly. Oh, and I started taking pottery classes.
No way.
Yes, every Thursday. I'm terrible at it, but I love it.
I love that for you. We really need to do this more often, like actually commit to it.
Once a month. Let's put it in the calendar right now before we leave.
Deal. It's so good to see you.
It really is.
Conversation number 6, discussing a TV show.
Okay, please tell me you watched it.
Last night, I couldn't sleep after.
Right? Like, what was that ending?
I had to just sit there for a minute. I wasn't ready.
I genuinely didn't see it coming, and I feel like they'd been setting it up the whole season, and I still missed it completely.
Same. And the worst part is I can't talk to anyone else about it because nobody's caught up yet.
That's why I texted you immediately. Okay, without saying too much, what did you think of what they did with Marcus's storyline?
Oh, I have so many feelings about that. I think they're finally taking him somewhere interesting. Like all of season 2, I felt like he was just kind of there, reacting to things, but never really driving anything.
Yes, exactly. He always felt like a side character in his own storyline.
But now it feels like they've actually figured out what to do with him. And the actor is so good, like when he barely says anything and you can still feel everything he's thinking.
He's probably my favorite on the show at this point. I used to say Alana, but honestly, her arc this season has been a little all over the place for me.
I actually disagree. I think what looks messy is kind of intentional, Like she's unraveling and the writing is reflecting that.
Maybe. I'll give you that. I just feel like 2 episodes ago they made a choice with her that didn't quite land for me.
I actually disagree. I think what looks messy is kind of intentional. Like she's unraveling and the writing is reflecting that.
Maybe. I'll give you that. I just feel like 2 episodes ago they made a choice with her that didn't quite land for me.
I know which moment you mean. Yeah, that one was a stretch.
A big stretch. But overall, the season is strong. What do you think is going to happen in the finale?
Okay, here's my theory, and tell me if this sounds crazy. I think they're going to bring back the character from season 1 that everyone forgot about.
Wait. Oh, that would actually make a lot of sense.
Right? Because there were like 2 or 3 moments this season where they referenced that whole situation, and I don't think that was an accident.
If that happens, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, also, someone at work told me to watch something while I'm waiting for the finale, and I can't remember what it was. Do you have anything?
Depends. What do you want? Same kind of slow burn tension or something completely different?
Same energy, I think. I need something that actually respects my intelligence, I'm tired of shows that explain everything to you.
Okay, then you need to watch Slow Horses. It's a British series, spy thriller, but nothing like what you'd expect. It's sharp, kind of dark, and the characters are genuinely complex.
Is it finished or still going?
Still going, multiple seasons, and they're all good, which almost never happens.
Okay, sold. What else?
If you haven't seen Severance yet, that one's a must. Completely different world, but same kind of thing where every episode ends and you immediately need the next one.
I've heard that one so many times. I'll actually start it this weekend.
You won't regret it. And then we'll have even more to talk about.
Like we need an excuse.
Conversation number 7. First day at the office.
Dominic, hey, welcome. I'm Rhonda. We spoke briefly on the phone last week.
All right, yes, hi. Good to finally meet you in person.
You too. Okay, so HR asked me to show you around before you get set up at your desk. Fair warning, the office isn't huge, but it's a little confusing at first, so don't feel bad if you get lost the first couple of days.
Good to know. I already walked into the wrong floor on my way up.
Oh, that happens to everyone. The elevators don't help. The buttons are labeled terribly. All right, so this is the main floor. This is where most of the team sits. Your desk is going to be over there by the window, which honestly, you got lucky because the light is great.
Oh, nice. I'll take that.
Now, the bathrooms. Important information. The ones on this floor are fine, but if you ever come in early or stay late and it's quiet, go to the third floor ones. Way cleaner. Nobody really uses them.
Noted. That's the kind of thing they don't put in the onboarding email.
Exactly. This is the real onboarding. Okay, kitchen is this way. So we have a coffee machine, and I will tell you up front, it looks more complicated than it is. There are like 12 buttons, but you really only need 3 of them. I'll show you later. There's also a fridge. Just make sure you label your stuff because things tend to disappear on Fridays for some reason.
I've heard that's a universal office experience.
100%. Now, lunch. Most of us eat around 12:30, sometimes 1 if things get busy. There's a good sandwich place right downstairs that a lot of people use, and there's also a decent Thai spot about 2 blocks away if you want something a bit more exciting. Some people bring their own, totally up to you.
Good to know. Is it a eat at your desk kind of culture, or does everyone actually take a break?
Honestly, it depends on the day, but the team here is pretty good about actually stepping away. Sandra, our manager, is big on not eating in front of your screen. She thinks it affects focus, and honestly, she's not wrong.
That's refreshing. At my last job, lunch breaks were kind of frowned upon without saying so out loud.
Yeah, we don't do that here. Okay, last thing before I take you to your desk, the printer. Everyone's nemesis.
Already?
It's not bad, it just has one quirk. If you're printing more than like 15 pages, give it a second between sending the job and actually walking over. It needs a moment to process, or it'll just freeze and then you have to restart the whole thing, and nobody wants that.
Okay. Send, wait, then walk over.
You've got it. All right, I think that covers the basics. Oh, one more thing. Wednesday afternoons, we usually grab coffee as a team around 3. Nothing formal, just a bit of a reset. You're welcome to join whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, I'd like that. Thank you, Rhonda. Seriously, this already feels a lot less intimidating.
That's the goal. Come on, let's get you to your desk.
Conversation number 8. Water cooler chat.
Monday already. I don't know where the weekend went.
Tell me about it. I feel like I blinked and here we are. How was yours, though?
Actually, pretty good. We drove out to the lake on Saturday, just for the day. It was exactly what I needed, honestly.
Oh, nice. Which one?
Lake Geneva. It was a bit of a drive, but worth it. We just walked around, had lunch by the water. Nothing special, but really relaxing. You?
Mostly stayed in, which I needed. Saturday, I did absolutely nothing, and I have 0 regrets. Sunday, I went to my brother's place for dinner, so that got me out of the house at least.
Sometimes doing nothing is the whole point.
Exactly. The problem is I stayed up too late both nights, and now I'm paying for it. How was the traffic coming in this morning?
Awful. I left at my usual time, and it still took me almost 50 minutes. There's construction on 5th again, apparently.
Oh, I saw that. I ended up taking a completely different route, and it still wasn't great. I think everyone had the same idea.
There's no winning on Mondays. I need about 2 more of these before I'm functional.
Same. Oh, did you see they rearranged the whole kitchen area over the weekend?
I did notice that. They moved the microwave.
They moved everything. The coffee machine is on the other side now, the toaster is gone for some reason, and they put a little plant on the counter.
I actually like the plant.
The plant is fine. I just don't understand why the microwave had to move. It was perfectly placed before.
It really was. Nobody asked for that change.
Nobody, but I'm sure we'll adjust. We always do.
That's kind of just office life, isn't it? Things change for no clear reason and you just figure it out.
Deep. All right, I should get back before Sandra notices I've been gone for 10 minutes to make one coffee.
Go. See you at lunch.
See ya.
And that's a wrap on today's episode. Honestly, this one was a lot of fun to put together.
It really was. We went through a lot of ground today. First conversations, job interviews, planning trips, catching up with people you haven't seen in forever.
Talking about TV shows for way too long, which I think everyone can relate to.
Always. And if you made it all the way to the end, first of all, thank you. That genuinely means a lot. And second, your listening skills are getting sharper whether you noticed it or not.
That's kind of how it works. You don't always feel it in the moment, but it adds up. Every conversation you listen to, every phrase that starts to sound familiar, it sticks.
So keep going. Put on another episode on your commute, before bed, whenever. It all counts.
And if there's a type of conversation you'd like us to cover in a future episode, let us know. We're always open to ideas.
We'll be back soon with more. Take care of yourselves.
See you next time.